Right, we're on our way this morning to Kirby Hall.
Yeah, which is one of England's greatest Elizabethan and 17th century houses, once owned by Sir Christopher Hatton, Lord Chancellor to Queen Elizabeth I.
Are you not reading that at all?
No, it's partly roofless though. So I think Poppy's allowed in the bit that hasn't got a roof.
Yeah.
I don't know how extensive that is. But she's allowed in the gardens.
Yeah. It's National Trust?
Oh no, English Heritage.
All right.
So we booked tickets again.
And this, in case you've joined us, is Stamford.
Yep.
Stamford Caravan and Motorhome Club site. And it's a very peaceful site, isn't it? I mean, a very quiet night.
Yeah.
There's no toilet block here at all. So bring your own facilities. Gets very busy at the weekend though. We arrived on a Sunday? Yeah, Sunday.
Yeah.
It's Tuesday today, isn't it? I've got to get my days right. We arrived on a Sunday and it's Tuesday today, so it is very peaceful.
Yeah. You can hear a bit of road noise in the distance.
Yeah, the A43 is at the bottom, isn't it?
Yeah. But it's not awful.
No.
There aren't planes flying overhead or anything like that.
No, you don't feel like you're in the middle of a war zone.
No.
In 400 yards, turn right.
Here comes the brown sign. Kirby Hall.
Now turn right.
Deene. Looks like stately house grounds, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. I think that's to do with Deene Park.
Okay. Something else.
Yeah.
Historic church.
Yeah, over there.
Yeah, Deene Park there. Still says we're 2 miles away anyway. Over 2 miles.
It's pretty through here.
Yeah. Deene Village Hall. Yeah, definitely a stay home wall this, isn't it? It's got the keep out of here at all costs look about it. Peasants will be shot.
That's pretty.
Yeah.
In 300 yards, bear left onto Kirby Lane. Now bear left.
Another sign.
Now turn right.
It's reassuring, we're open.
Well, you expect it to be the same
I
with
don't
clothes. You don't know at the moment?
No, I don't know. No. I wonder if Elizabeth I came up here.
Elizabeth who?
Queen Elizabeth I
Oh, right.
came up here to see her Lord Chancellor, Sir Christopher Hatton, in this big house that we're just about to
Oh yeah,
arrive
I see
at.
it now. Viewers can't see it, I can.
Might have caught a glimpse of it as we turned in the drive.
Yeah.
You could bring a motorhome
In
here.
200 yards, turn right, then you will reach your destination.
So do we park here and
I think we park here, yeah.
walk in?
Yeah.
Okay. here on my own. Oh yeah, don't want to park near anyone. Closing Elizabethan grandeur. Oh, it's the only day it's closed is December 24th to 26th and the 1st of January, and there are admission charges if you're not a member. And keep 2 metres apart and all of that. It's a very imposing avenue, isn't it? Yeah, here we are. Waiting to go in.
Yeah. And it comes a nice walk, and there's lots of nice smells here. You've enjoyed it, haven't you? Yeah, she loves, coming to places like this. Yeah. Don't you?
Yeah, you do, don't you? There we are. I don't know if you can see that well with the sun shining straight at you, but that's quite imposing, isn't it?
It is.
So there's grounds that you can walk around, arrows to follow. And there.
That's where the peacocks are.
There's peacocks out there, so Poppy has to stay on the lead. No. Out to the sun now, so you can sort of see what it's like. Obviously there's no windows in there at all, is there? Bars on the windows.
Lots of graffiti on this bit of wall here. With their names.
Yeah.
It's 1887.
Yeah, 1887 graffiti, there you go. Doesn't make it any less graffiti.
Maybe this is the Georgian bit. Was that
Yeah. A Georgian bit added.
Yeah.
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 Wow. This was something else, wasn't it? It's my imagination, but it just looks like it's been in a war. It's been bombed, and the roof's been blown out, and it's just been left.
Yeah.
Look like fonts, don't they? Like, they weren't windows, were they? What would you say they were? A fireplace up there.
Yeah.
Sort of expecting some information boards, but we probably should have got the guide, shouldn't we?
When you don't get the guidebook, there's no information boards. So when you
Yeah,
do,
loads of information boards.
Yeah. So Kirby Hall is an Elizabethan country house. The nearest main town is Corby. It was owned by Sir Christopher Hatton, Lord Chancellor to Queen Elizabeth I, and it's a leading and early example of Elizabethan house. Its construction of the building began in 1570, based on designs in the French architectural pattern books, and expanded in the classical style over the course of the following decades. The house is now in a semi-ruined state with many parts roofless, although the Great Hall and staterooms remain intact. The garden with its elaborate cutwork design, complete with statues and urns, has been recently restored. Yeah, so it's saying that Kirby Hall has been used in several film locations, including Kenneth Clarke's Civilization, Jane Austen's Mansfield Park, and A Christmas Carol for Ealing Studios in 1999, and A Cock and Bull Story in 2005.
Okay.
And also in 2014 it was a venue for an edition of BBC One's Antiques Roadshows.
Okay. Come on, it's down there, boss. Cellar or something.
Yeah.
Dungeon.
Dungeon. See, that bit looks Georgian, doesn't it, with that head up there with the sort of wig thing on.
Head with the wink. Oh yeah, there's a head above the where the parapet is.
And doesn't that window up there say 1640?
1640, yeah. Okay. Jenny's going to go in on her own for a change. I'll go around afterwards and take a bit of film. Jenny will take some pictures. Hope he's found some interesting smells. Let's have a look through the window, Pops. A number of fireplaces in here. Oh, there you are.
Yeah, it's come out a different way. It's come out there, in the garden.
So how did you get back?
I walked all the way along there and all the way around.
Oh, right, okay.
A bit of a panic.
Yeah.
No one was. Yeah.
Worth having a look then?
Yeah,
Go and have a look
it's
then.
interesting.
Right. There's a big hall as well. Fireplace over here. So this is the Great Hall. Very impressive it is too. Built by Humphrey Stafford in 1570 to 75. Refitted in the 1670s. So they've repainted the balcony and doors in the original 1670s deep brown. Colour often used to look like rich woods, such as walnut. It's pretty much intact, isn't it? There's a picture of the gardens outside. So that's the bit we can see through the wall. More extensive gardens going out the back. The wilderness, they've got a wilderness. There was a village here as well, the village was over there. Seemed like quite a small fireplace for a big hall like this. So they painted it to make it look like marble. It was actually wood. Very clever. That's the original door with the marbled paintwork revealed. That's remains of a 17th century clock. Canvas wall linings, that was the 18th century. So full height panelling by 1750 was out of fashion, with panelling preferred only to the lower walls and a flat wall face above to receive wallpaper and other hangings. This stretched canvas across a framework of battens provide a flush wall face. The earlier panelling was retained at lower level, like here. So I'm showing how they fitted it. Okay. Obviously some more wallpapers here. So a fashionable red flock was fitted in the billiard room in 1750. Crimson paper hanging in the red room were cut and sold in the sale catalogue of 1772. And flock papers were made to imitate silk damask wall hangings. The largest bold design is typical of the mid-18th century. And around 1790 the room was refitted as the billiard room with green fleur-de-lis pattern paper. So that's that. It says at this early date before the introduction of mechanised process, the wallpapers were fully handmade with a unique character. The red flock sample and fleur-de-lis have been replicated by wallpaper specialist Alison McDermott using authentic methods. And early papers were made of old linen, old cotton rags, not wood pulp. Cloth was pulped and pressed into moulds to form individual square sheets. These were then joined together to form longer lengths of paper rather than the rolls that we use today. But you never thought you'd hear a history of wallpaper. Well, this is a bright room. So this is the billiard room. It's fleur-de-lis wallpaper. It was originally a bedchamber and it was reformed in the 1670s to create a more rectangular, symmetrical shape. The room was enlarged northwards by rebuilding the wall to the ante-room. The fireplace could take a central position on the long wall. And it was refitted in the mid-18th century with crimson flock wallpaper. The lower level panel was refitted in the 1960s when the west window was unblocked. The recent programme of work has completed the reinstatement of the room to a date of around 1800 with missing doors refitted, cream paintwork and replica wallpaper on stretched canvas wall linings. That must have been quite difficult to hang as well. Beautiful view out. Sun coming in. Seem to be on my own here. This is the library. Again, a great big sort of picture window. Got some plans on the wall there. I think these were done in the 1900s apparently. So in the 17th century this was a bed chamber with its full height panelling. Marble fireplace was added in the 1670s. In the 18th century the upper level panelling was replaced with stretched canvas fitted with patterned wallpaper. and around 1790 it was refitted as a library and remained in use till the 1820s. Most of the doors, most of the panelling and the window shutters are original, dating from the 1670s. Notice the unusual hinge design of the doors, fitted with rivets. Screws hadn't been invented yet. The woodwork has been painted pale cream to match the surviving paint from the period. And you can see a small area of original paint on the rear face of one of the doors. Oh yeah, there you are. Original. So the plans were drawn in 1899 to 1900. Can't go upstairs, unfortunately. There we go. Don't quite know what was going on there. Right, I need to walk round and come back in again then. Yeah, so this is the view over the garden. All these fantastic statues. Yeah. Some place, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Hey, it's a pot. I think I'll get your eyes tested.
I think she thinks it's got big ears or something.
Yeah. Bizarre.
It's alright, it's doing any harm.
It's okay.
It's allowed to be there.
Not quite sure how we're going to get down here, but
Might have to go back the way you've come.
yeah. I hate being proved wrong.
You never believe me.
You don't want to go down there.
No.
It's quite steep there, and it's like a bit of a bushy wilderness. You could get down there if you wanted to.
Climb over the fence.
Climb over the fence. Well, there's actually a little fence around the wilderness bit there.
Yeah, that's what I said. The fence all the way around it.
Yeah. So we're stuck here forever.
A little bit about Sir Christopher Hatton. He lived between 1540 and 20th of November 1591. As we said before, he was the Lord Chancellor of England and a favourite of Elizabeth I. He was one of those who found Mary Queen of Scots guilty of treason. And there seem to be a few schools that are named after him.
Okay.
He represented Higham Ferrers in Parliament in 1571 and from 1572 was a member for Northamptonshire.
And this was his gaff.
This was his gaff, yeah. Says he never married and his large invaluable estates descended to his nephew, Sir William Newport,
Okay.
who took the surname Hatton.
Right.
And the latter died without male issue in 1597. The estates passed to a kinsman, another Sir Christopher Hatton, who died in 1691, whose son and successor Christopher was Baron Hatton of Kirby. So that one I've just read about wasn't the Sir Christopher Hatton here.
No. Okay. So that's confusing.
Or was he? And it's just the fact that his son and successor Christopher was created Baron Hatton of Kirby.
Who knows?
So I'm pretty sure that the first Sir Christopher Hatton built this because he was the Chancellor and a favourite of Elizabeth I.
Yeah.
Then he's had a son called Christopher and a grandson called Christopher.
Right.
And the final one was created Baron Hatton of Kirby.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, I think we need the guidebook. Let's go and explore the gardens. There's a little holly tree. And some of the statues here.
No idea who it is.
He's covered up anyway. Assume it's a he.
There's an older one over here.
Do you know it's older?
Well, he looks older.
Okay.
I don't mean older statue, I mean it's an
Older person.
house. Yeah.
I wonder why we're walking across the grass. I can't see if there's any other way of getting into this, is it? It's like a maze, but it's got no entrance path, has it?
Yeah, it doesn't tell you who it is either.
I don't know what's going on there though. What on earth has he got there? Oh, it's a club or so. What's going on? Some sort of club covering up the vital bits. So this one apparently is Neptune. Yeah. So come on, what are these then? Hopefully it tells you. It doesn't help me at all, that.
Apples.
The big apples? They're probably cookers, aren't they? They're absolutely massive.
Imagine being that size.
Yeah.
It was so known as it Pyrus Catid.
No, that's a different name, isn't
Oh
it?
right, okay.
Yeah.
The granddad would have known all those. That's
No.
it.
It's more like the fruit we're used to.
Yeah.
I've heard of that name, nonpareil. They are normal eating apples, I think, aren't they? God, look at these though. Black Worcester.
Because they're sort of long and bulgy at the bottom. They're more like pears.
Well, I think they are pears, aren't they? As it says, can't see what it says there. Pyrus Black Worcester. More massive ones here. Difficult to see how big they are, but they are. What's that? They must be 4 inches across. It's a really nice sunny spot here. I can see why they put this little alcove here. Admire your handiwork, don't you?
Yeah. If you just cut all that grass, you feel quite satisfied.
Yeah. Imagine me getting home and having to cut all that. I think there's sounding a warning for you, Poppy.
Yeah. I think you better stay here.
Yeah, it's a little picnic area here. And that's the other side of the house. The toilets are here. Right. I think that's it, isn't
I
it?
think that's it, yeah. I think we've seen all that we can see.
That's a horse chestnut.
Loads of horse chestnut trees.
So if you enjoyed this little video, give us a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe. Leave a comment. That all helps the channel. What did you think of Kirby Hall? Have you been here before? Have we missed anything?
Do they know who the statues are?
Yeah, if you know who the statues are of, I know the one with the trident is Neptune, but don't know who the others are. And should we have bought a guidebook? I think I know the answer to that. See you then. Jenny just caught the edge of the blackboard there, and she was a bit worried it said closed or something. Actually says clocks go back next month. Trouble is I can't remember where I got mine from.